all together.
The girls are here today. What is up, everyone? I'm Achara Kirk, joined by Steph Sabra.
Hello.
And a box of tissues, apparently. Okay.
It's emotional.
Just in case we cry in this teaser, we're checking out the Crew teaser. This is starring Tabu, Kareena Kapoor Khan, Kriti Sanon, Diljit Dosanjh, and Kapil Sharma. Amazing. I see Kapil Sharma and I think comedy, but I don't know if this is going to be one of those where it's like, you thought comedy,
right,
but you thought wrong because I'm trying something else. But this is like a very cool, strong female cast. So I'm looking forward to seeing these actresses get their acting on. Before we jump into the reaction, you guys, please subscribe, click the bell icon, all notifications, and upvote this video. There are no subtitles. Good luck us!
देवियों और हरामियों, आप अपने निर्धारित मंजिल तक पहुंच चुके हैं। यहाँ का तापमान आपके लिए बहुत गर्म होने वाला है।
Oh, they're flight attendants?
I think so, yeah. Dang, she looks great.
Yeah.
Oh, and a Neil Kapoor film.
मैम वेज नॉन वेज?
6 महीने से वेज नॉन वेज लगे हुए हैं, वो भी फ्री में।
I feel like it's comedy. I wish I understood.
उचित होगा कि आप अपने पतलून की पेटी को कस के बांध लें। अब जल्दी मूंगफली के पैकेज भरना शुरू कर।
Oh my god, stealing all the stuff to use yourself?
मूंगफली का क्या करेंगे? सिग्नल पे बेचेंगे।
Genius.
Definitely.
ये मेरा इलाका है।
Dang, that suit.
What is that?
Crime.
Time.
Oh my god. Shit.
बस कर क्लियोपैट्रा फाउंडेशन है, टाइम मशीन नहीं है।
I think I understood that joke. I think she said it's foundation, not a time machine.
Oh, that's funny.
I don't know. I obviously did not understand all of the language jokes, but I think I'm getting a sense of what this is about because, I mean, obviously it's just about these air hostesses. We don't call them hostesses anymore. They're flight attendants.
Okay.
Apparently.
Flight attendant.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's too sexist to
Okay.
say stewardess or hostess, but I said it.
Ooh.
Yeah, come at me. That's really cute. So I'm getting the sense, okay, guys, is my radar correct? So we have 3 flight attendants, gorgeous, all of them. You know, we've got the older one who's kind of the one who's been through it and she knows what's up, you know.
Right.
And then you've got kind of like the slightly younger ones, that's Kareena. And she's, I don't know what's going on with her. She's funny. And then Kriti Sanon, who's like the youngest one, I think, who's just kind of like a little bit innocent to it all, but is learning the ropes from the others. And then they decide to go into crime.
Yes.
Is what I'm getting from this teaser.
Yes, I think I'm getting that too. Or crime in the sense that they're like, why don't we use our jobs to have a little bit more hustle? Because there's a lot of rich a-holes that will fly and we should do something.
Yeah.
That's a really fun premise.
It's super fun. I remember years ago, back when I used to read Cosmopolitan magazine a lot.
Oh,
but sometimes they would have interesting stories or you would get a free book with the magazine. It was usually something quite trashy. And and so I remember one time I started reading this stuff and it was memoirs from this woman who worked as a flight attendant. The stories, everyone was made anonymous, but the stories that she was no, these are real. shenanigans that these people got up to, like on the airplane, off the airplane, the parties, just the madness and all of the things that they would get up to as they traveled the world together. I was like, this is riveting. I'm curious as to like how much of this is actually based on maybe real life memoirs type stuff, because I think that there's a lot of material there that you could definitely mine some like really great drama and great comedy from, and I was already seeing that in the teaser.
Even with the little knowledge I have of the crazy things that go on in a plane and the crazy people who will fly in a plane, there's so much material to be made. And I love that the 3 cast members they look like they have such great chemistry.
Yeah.
I love their little outfits going into the plane, and I obviously didn't get to really know what they were saying, but they're clearly going to go through life arcs too.
Yeah.
That I'm excited to find out about. It looks really fun. It looks like kind of like a girls' trip.
Yeah.
That's what we had in the States. That was kind of in the same way as Bridesmaids, like really great woman ensemble cast that was like genuinely funny movies.
Yeah.
And so this looks like it could be really funny.
It's maybe drawing inspiration from one or many of the several Middle Eastern airlines, especially Emirates. Those are probably one of the few where you still have this sense of like the old school airline glam that they still hold on to. Like I've heard that there's like a very specific, strict hair and makeup code that they still have. And it's like, you know, you've got to wear this specific red lipstick. Like everyone always looks really put together. I might be wrong. Any flight attendants correct me on this, but I think, you know, they're probably also hiring staff, or at least the women, based on like a certain look as well. So like, you know, you got to pass the training for being a flight attendant is actually quite rigorous. You got to pass that, but you're also like hot.
And I'm assuming, just speaking realistically, depending what airline you're working at, you would have to know the main languages of the people flying those.
Hats off to anyone who's flight crew, because like,
oh my gosh,
the hours are horrendous.
Yeah.
You don't get a lot of holidays. Like my sister, who lives in Abu Dhabi, where she lives is actually really close to the airport. So a lot of her friends in her like apartment building work for the airlines. Many of them, it's like, oh, you know, my husband's a pilot. We don't spend Christmas together, major holidays and stuff like that. He's always working. Oh, the flight is at 4 a.m. or, you know, and I don't even know how they get through a shift when like I'm on a flight that is, you know, 16 hours long. I'm like, how are you?
And that's
I'm
your
sleeping.
life.
Yeah.
That's your life.
That's your life. It looks glamorous. And I'm sure there is a certain level of glamour to it. And it's certainly so awesome that you get to travel the world and
for free.
Yeah, and see a lot of things.
The perks are probably awesome.
The perks are awesome, but the job is hard.
Yes.
So like hats off to all of you who are flight crew. You guys do an amazing job. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. How do you feel about this movie? I'm quite excited.
Me too. Fun. It looks really fun.
Yeah. Let us know your thoughts, and we will see you next time. I'm Achara Kirk. This is
Steph Sabra.
Ciao.